Shalom everyone, Megan AP here, again, with another drawing video. Because, frankly, I didn't have anything to post this week, and this was the fastest thing I could think of to make up and post. And, you know, I have a project that I'm working on, a sort of big-ish project that I'm working on that I just keep procrastinating about, and it's taking longer than I thought it would anyway, and I'm trying to make it really nice and professional seeming, and so I'm taking a really long time on it, and I thought I would post it last week, and I thought I would post it this week, and I just haven't gotten around to finishing it, or frankly starting it yet. So a drawing video is what you're gonna get, and hopefully you guys like drawing videos, because I actually like making them, and so you might see a lot more of them in the future. Also, I'm sorry if the sound quality on this is completely terrible, because I'm sitting in my closet, which I thought would be better sound quality, but it sounds kind of like echoey and sort of weird in my opinion, so hopefully it's okay. But I thought it would be better than sitting in my room, because there's a lot of other background noise going on out there. So the closet is where it will be done. Anyways, what was I gonna talk about in this thing? Oh yeah! Have you guys heard the news about Toy Story? I assume you have, because, honestly, if you haven't. But several days ago, maybe last week, the SuperCarlinBrothers, I think that's how you say it, who are a film theory YouTube channel, got the opportunity to have an interview with a guy who was a good friend of the man who basically wrote the scripts for Toy Story 1 and 2. And he basically told them all this really mind-blowing backstory about Toy Story, and specifically about Andy's dad. And you probably honestly already seen it, so I'm gonna assume from this point on that you have seen it, and I'll actually leave a link to their video in the description if you haven't seen it and want to figure out that, in which case you should probably see it before you finish watching this video. But anyway, I'm just gonna say one thing about that. When he said the thing about Andy opening the box with the toys in it, and Woody and Slinky and Potato Head not even knowing that Andy was a different person than his dad, not knowing that their Andy who played with them when he was a kid was dead, that just like broke my heart. Like, they don't know. They think it's the same person. I just, like, mine was completely blown at that point. Seriously though, I couldn't, it was just like, what? But now imagine Toy Story 4, and imagine Woody somehow finding out that his Andy is dead and this is a different Andy. Just like, that just, I have no words. That would be such an interesting thing to happen in Toy Story 4. Honestly, I hope they do touch on that in Toy Story 4 now that the information's out in the open. And maybe they were gonna talk about it even before the information was out to the public. But also something I'm wondering about is, like, Andy's mom is often speculated to be Emily, who owned Jessie. And I'm wondering if that actually is true. And I see the SuperCarlinBrothers on their video said that the people who support them on Patreon can watch the full interview, and there's some information about Andy's mom in there. So can those of you who support them on Patreon please tell us what this information about Andy's mom is, because it is really, really words. I am very, very curious about what possibly that could be, and hopefully it's something about Andy's mom being Jessie's owner, maybe, possibly, hopefully. I guess I should probably talk about this drawing at some point. It's technically supposed to be an original character from a book that I have been writing on Wattpad. Her name is Kennedy. But every time I draw Kennedy, it doesn't really look like what I picture her as. And so this is closer than most of the things that I've drawn, but still not quite right. And I don't really know why. It just doesn't, I don't know, the shape of her face or the shape of her nose or something, it just doesn't really look quite like her. I have a picture that I just found on the internet of a girl who I think looks pretty much exactly like what I picture Kennedy as, but I can't really post that online because it's just some random picture of some random girl that I found on the internet, so I can't really use that picture in my book. But I can never seem to really get my drawings to look exactly like what I want them to. Which, I mean, I guess that's fine. This cannot be Kennedy. It can be someone else if you want. But if you do want to read my book about Kennedy, go to my Wattpad page. Will be linked in the description below, and read my book if you want to know more about Kennedy. Also, click right here to watch more of my videos if you want. You can click here to subscribe to my channel if you want to see more awesome videos like this, and also my big project that might be coming out soon. Comment below and tell me if you like this video. Tell me what kinds of videos you want to see me do. Or even if you have a YouTube channel and you want to do a collab or something, I would be totally up for that. So shoot me a message or something if you want to do a collab, and that would be super awesome. So yeah. Without stalling you anymore, keep being weird, you guys, and I'll see you next week. Bye!